It's Arvind Sawant versus Shaina NC in Maharashtra. Certainly the poll battleground heating up. But this after Arvind Sawant made a rather objectionable remark against Shaina NC. He said something along the lines of how she is an imported material from the BJP and she is now a part of the Shiv Sena. Well, Arvind Sawant says his remark is being quoted out of context. But Shaina NC says that this is clearly a misogynistic remark. In fact, she's also approached the police over Arvind Sawant's remark. She says that the Janta will make Arvind Sawant behal. Take a look.
Imported नहीं चलता यहाँ, imported माल नहीं चलता हमारे यहाँ ओरिजिनल माल चलता है, ओरिजिनल माल है हमारा.
On the one hand, you have Eknath Shinde ji, who has empowered women through Ladki Behan Yojana. We have our Honorable Prime Minister that has, whether it's a Jandan, Mudra Banking, Ayushman Bharat, made sure women's lives are better. We have a President, Draupadi Murmu, who is a tribal woman. And on the opposite side, you have a Mahavinash Agadi that chooses to use the terminology of Mal for a progressive, professional woman like myself. This is not about me. This is about Arvind Sawant and his mindset.
I want to set a narrative up right now. It's not so. In fact, what I said, you show the full things, She is not the residing in that assembly. And in fact, I have not taken her name in my entire life of 55 years in the politics. And in loyal party, I am with the loyalist as a Shiv Sena. Vandaniya Hindu Hruday Samrat Shiv Sena Balsaheb Thackeray has inculcated in us to honor the woman. And the modesty of a woman is always honored by Arvind Sawant.
Politics heating up ahead of Maharashtra elections. War of words between Arvind Sawant and Shaina NC. Sawant referring to Shaina NC as imported mal. In a statement he said, in fact he said this while campaigning for MVA candidate Congress leader Amin Patel. He said we have original mal. Of course, Shaina NC calling this derogatory, sexist. Said he's the same leader who she had campaigned for in 2014 and 2019, and his statement reflected his mindset and that voters will make him a behal. She has of course asked for accountability from top leaders within MVA. She's also filed a complaint against Arvind Sawant over these comments before the police. In fact, Sawant also clarifying the statement, saying that his statement has been misunderstood and misinterpreted and that he honors women. Certainly poor choice of words by Sawant, which is backfiring at this point. Shaina, in fact, recently joined the electoral fray as Sena candidate from Mahayuti from Mumbadevi in South Bombay. Arvind Sawant, of course, is an MP of South Bombay, somebody with a lot of experience in that particular constituency. We'll have to see how this will play out politically and how perhaps other UBT Sena leaders will react to this.
And joining me on the show this evening, well, Sanjay Gupta, leader of Shiv Sena UBT, will be joining us in just a short while from now. Okay, he's with us now. Also, Sushil Vyas, spokesperson of the Shinde faction, the Shiv Sena, is also with us. Sanjay ji, ये जो Arvind Sawant ने बोला है, by any yardstick, is not a very pleasant remark. Many would say that this is misogynistic. इस तरीके की बात election season में बोलने की क्या ज़रूरत थी? अगर आप एक larger point बोलना चाह रहे हैं कि ये लास्ट मोमेंट जो ये टर्न कोट्स हैं या फिर लास्ट मोमेंट आप ये कह लें कि बीजेपी की एक नेता शिंदे सेना में आ गई और एक ये आइडियोलॉजिकल प्रॉब्लम है, तो इसको अच्छे तरीके से भी बोला जा सकता है. इतना सीनियर लीडर जो 3 टाइम एमपी रह चुका है, वो इस तरीके की बात करे, क्या ये शोभा देता है?
एक बार क्या होता है कि मुद्दे को सही से समझने समझाने में कुछ लोग विफल हो जाते हैं और उस बात पे कुछ प्रतिद्वंदी उसको एक मुद्दा बना लेते हैं. अरविंद सावंत जी का जो कहने का ताल्लुक था वो सिर्फ यही था कि इस क्षेत्र से उसी पार्टी का उम्मीदवार होना चाहिए था और कोई इसका ताल्लुक नहीं था. ठीक इसी तरह से आज जिस तरह से अपनी सुर्खियां बटोरने के लिए ये कदम इन्होंने उठाया है, ऐसी एक एमपी हुआ करती थी नवनीत राणा, जिन्होंने अरविंद सावंत जी पर लोकसभा में इस तरह का आरोप लगाया था कि मेरे साथ कुछ इस तरह की भद्रता की गई, जबकि बाद में निकल के आया कि ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं था. फिर उसके बाद एक और उन्होंने हनुमान चालीसा का पाखंड करने की कोशिश की थी. तो इस तरह के पाखंड करने के कारण ही जब वो इंडिपेंडेंट जीत करके आई थी, उसके बाद जब उन्होंने इस तरह के पाखंड किए तो बीजेपी की टिकट मिलने के कारण
वो बात ठीक है, लेकिन आप ये तो मानेंगे ना कि इट वाज पुअर चॉइस ऑफ वर्ड्स, नॉट द बेस्ट चॉइस ऑफ वर्ड्स. सर्टेनली
ये किसी महिला के लिए उन्होंने ना तो साइना एनसी का नाम लिया है, ना किसी महिला के लिए कहा है। ये तो एक जनरल एक बात की है उन्होंने, मतलब इसमें साइना एनसी का कोई नाम लिया हो, उनको कोट किया हो, किसी महिला को कोट किया हो, एक जनरल बात जैसे कोई आदमी करता है उसमें उन्होंने इस तरह से कि साइना एनसी का कहीं नाम हो, किसी महिला को कोट किया गया हो, तब इस बात को आप कह सकते हैं that you are justified.
There was a very direct reference to Shaina NC saying that she has been imported from the BJP to the Shiv Sena, and there was a very clear reference to that. But Sushil Vyas, you know, the larger point here perhaps is that, you know, all political leaders are equally responsible for where our political discourse, the political rhetoric stands. I think that's a larger point here. We have seen in the past many times that whether it's leaders within the BJP, leaders from the Shiv Sena, they've also made derogatory remarks, you know, against women. And, you know, us as people in the political discourse have to make sure that, you know, the rhetoric doesn't go down to that level.
Vedanta ji, I fully agree with you. We must be careful while at least speaking for the about women and particularly our opponents in the fray. If I agree with my friend Gupta ji that he was referring to the outsider candidate, blah, blah, then whether the same Arvind Sawant 4 kilometers away from the Mumbadevi where he was speaking comes to the Worli, can he say the same thing? The Aditya Thackeray is not being local, he's imported there. So what kind of language he's using for a woman? Now he's clarifying that he was saying about local. Can he say the same thing in Worli, where Aditya Thackeray, who's from Bandre, contesting in Worli? So he was definitely referring to about Shaina NC being a woman candidate, derogatory remark. Definitely in all respect, these are the words which should not have been used by such a senior politician. He's third time MP. He was a minister.
जी का नाम यूज कर रहे हैं आप।
गुप्ता जी, मैं आपके बीच में नहीं बोला था।
सुशील व्यास, complete your point.
मैंने पहले भी आपसे कहा था, मेरी आदत है ना बीच में बोलता हूँ ना बोलने देता हूँ।
जी बोलिए।
तो when he was using such words in Mumbadevi while campaigning with Amin Patel, and I agree with him, suppose he was referring to the local candidate, so can he use the same word in Worli? So it means he was definitely referring in a derogatory way about Shaina NC, saying that she has been imported from other party to contest against Amin Patel from the Shiv Sena official party. That is, we are official party, they are only a group being recognized for the purpose of election UBT. So nobody will agree with this. That's a fair point you're
making, that, you know, Arvind Sawant was clearly talking about Shaina NC. There are no two ways about it. But संजय गुप्ता, एक इसमें एक लार्जर इशू भी है कि हमने ये सिर्फ महाराष्ट्र की बात नहीं है, बाकी स्टेट्स में भी हम देखें, whenever, you know, a woman, particularly a woman who even has a slightly sort of a showbiz kind of a background, एक तरीके की hostility रहती है. And this is something that, you know, all of us need to acknowledge, that we need to sort of get beyond this kind of parochial mindset कि अगर एक महिला, whether, you know, it's an English speaking woman, somebody who has a certain background, अगर वो electoral frame में आती है तो क्यों नहीं बर्दाश्त कर पाते हैं politicians on the ground? Why is it so difficult for them to digest such a thing, and why do they have to resort to such kind of commentary? ये पहली बार नहीं है कि इस तरीके का है, महाराष्ट्र में कई इंस्टेंसेस हमने देखे, लोकसभा में भी ऐसे ही 2-3 इंस्टेंसेस हुए थे, शोलापुर में और तमाम जगहों पर। तो इस तरीके की कमेंट्री पे रिजॉर्ट करने की जरूरत क्या है?
सबसे पहली बात तो अरविंद सावंत जी का ये बयान किसी महिला के खिलाफ नहीं है। दूसरी बात, साइना एनसी जी को उन्होंने उनका नाम नहीं लिया है। इस राजनीति के अंदर चीजें स्पष्ट होनी चाहिए किसी भी तरह के आरोप को लगाने के लिए और किसी भी तरह से अपने आप को डिफेंड करने के लिए। साइना एनसी जी जिस तरह से कर रही है, ये सिर्फ अपने आप को सेंट्रल लाइन में लाने के लिए कर रही है। अरविंद सावंत जी ने कोई नाम नहीं लिया है किसी का। अगर किसी महिला के लिए इस बात को यूज किया जाए, या साइना एनसी जी हो या कोई भी हो, हम उसका कभी समर्थन नहीं करेंगे। मगर ये सब ना तो साइना एनसी के लिए है और ना किसी महिला के लिए है। इस तरह की एल लेने के लिए सिंधे गुट ये कर रहा है, बीजेपी ये कर रही है कि किस तरह से इस बात को नीचा दिखाने के लिए हम किस तरह से इसको डिफेंड करें, किस तरह से इसको आगे लेके जाएं। इनका मुद्दा सिर्फ ये है और कुछ भी नहीं है। तो इस तरह के मुद्दों के कारण
response to that, because I think the point that the Uddhav Sena is making essentially is that it's not about a particular candidate. It's about importing somebody from another party and then fielding that person as a candidate, as a Sainik, as it were, because there's also a fight for who is a real Sena. And then you have somebody from the BJP fighting as a Sainik. I think that's also the larger point here.
Vedanta ji, can Sanjay Gupta ji say that out of 96 candidates contesting on behalf of
Sure.
UBT Maharashtra, all were Shiv Sainik before 15 days back? They have not imported even a single candidate from outside other party, and they joined now. They are
Fair
UBT
point.
official candidate. Can he say with confidence? Oh, this is a factual position which we accept. All parties, candidates join parties, and immediately they have been given candidature from the constituency 1A or B. So, but such kind of language should not be used. Particularly, we must be overcautious when the opponent is a woman. And she's active for more than 25 years in public life.
Right.
It's not that
I think
she's
that's
new.
a fair point you're making. Of course, it's, this kind of Ayaram, Gayaram politics is not new to Maharashtra, certainly. But the fact here is that we need to be a little more careful when it comes to, commentary like this, particularly given the fact that tempers are very high on both the sides. We're right in the middle of election season. But thanks very much, gentlemen, for joining us.